I'm Lisa Greenberg with some of the top stories from Fox 4 Morning News. Deputies are investigating a shooting, and they've been collecting evidence at an apartment complex on Golden Gate Parkway and Santa Barbara Boulevard for hours now. And they say they're working to find out if that apartment complex is where this shooting happened. Investigators tell us around 3:30 this morning, a man was dropped off at Physicians Regional Hospital on Pine Ridge Road. They say he was bleeding from a gunshot injury to his leg. The man was flown to Lee Memorial Hospital because of his injuries. Investigators say the person who drove the man to the hospital went across the street to a nearby Circle K on Pine Ridge Road and Napa Boulevard. They say deputies detained that man to try to learn more about the other man who was shot. Deputies did determine the shooting may have happened at the Sonobin Apartments on Golden Gate Parkway in Santa Barbara. We are working to get an update here, so stay with us here on Fox 4. We're tracking Tropical Storm Dorian as it's expected to impact recovering Puerto Rico tonight. Investigators are urging those who live in flood-prone areas to move into one of the island's shelters. There's still roughly 30,000 homes with blue tarps as roofs there, nearly 2 years after Hurricane Maria. At last check, the National Hurricane Center issued a hurricane watch for Puerto Rico. President Donald Trump declared an emergency last night, ordering federal assistance for local authorities there. Already, Dorian has caused power outages and downed trees in Barbados and in St. Lucia. And 4 is in your corner. We have everything you need in case of a hurricane or a storm. You can go to fox4now.com and click on the Hurricane Center link at the top of the page. And that's where you can find storm tracks, radar, shelter information, and other tips. And we will also continue to track Dorian and continue bringing you updates both on air and online. But you can also download the latest information on the Storm Shield 4 mobile app. This is a free app to download on both Android and iPhones.
And that's an important app to have here as we head through this holiday weekend, and we continue to track Dorian, now showing up on the radar out of Puerto Rico, impacting areas around St. Croix, St. John, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The rain bands will continue to impact Puerto Rico throughout this Wednesday afternoon and evening. For us, we are tracking coastal showers on a northwesterly breeze that will pick up this afternoon around 10, perhaps even 15 miles per hour as things could get a little breezy at times, especially around a couple of those isolated storms. Only a 30 to 40% chance today. High temperature up around 91 degrees.